Hey everybody, thank you so much for visiting me here at Cooking with G Dubs, and I'm your host G Dubs. And what I'm going to cook for you today is something a little bit different. What I'm going to do is cook some chicken with onions and peppers. All right, so it's going to be kind of like sausage and peppers, but made with chicken. All right, and I'm going to be using the ingredients that you see in front of me here, and it's going to be really good, very delicious, and it'll be a good complement to whatever side dishes that you have, whether it's rice or if it's potatoes, even if you have it with a fajita, or if you're gonna have it with a taco, whatever. It is very diverse. It's a very simple dish, and you're gonna love it, all right? So without further delay, let me introduce you to what we're working with. What I have in front of me here are some very basic, simple ingredients. As you know, I always have my Èpís, and you see here, and if you would like to know what's in here, it has a whole lot of deliciousness in here. And if you want to know what's in here, check out my YouTube channel and type in Èpís, and you'll see exactly what I put in here, all the ingredients, all the herbs, and everything in here. It's absolutely delicious and make your food taste absolutely fantastic. And I'm also going to have, I have 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, and I have a half a tablespoon of sea salt. And as you see here, I have my green bell peppers, I have my orange bell peppers and yellow bell peppers, and I'm gonna slice it up and I'm gonna put it in our dish. And also I'm gonna be working with red onions. And I personally like red onions because of the flavor, but you could use white onions or whatever onions you choose, all right? And then what I have as the meat, I have 3.5 pounds of chicken thighs, and I also have 3 big fat jumbo chicken breasts. And if you see how big these are, it looked like these chicken breasts was doing bench presses before they got them at the warehouse. All right. So without further delay, let's get these things sliced up, chopped up, and ready to put on the skillet. All right, everybody. Now I have my chicken all sliced up, and I made it into little small strips like this. If you see, I got this is the chicken thigh, and this is the chicken breast. And what I did with the chicken breast, I sliced it in half, right down the middle, because you remember how it had big muscles and stuff, it was really, really thick. I sliced it lengthwise in half, and then I chopped it up into little small pieces, like this. So this is how it started originally. I sliced it in half, and then I cut it into strips, all right? So then that way, if you want it smaller, you can slice it up smaller. If you want to make fajitas, or if you want to make some, there's something really quick, you want to make some tacos, or if you want to make some chicken on top of a bed of rice or whatever, there's so many different things you can do with this. So hopefully you could be able to use your creativity to make a wonderful dish for your family, all right? So now we have our peppers sliced up, we have everything ready to go, so now we go to season it. And we're going to take our Èpís, pour it on our chicken, and then what we're going to do is take our salt, sprinkle it on our chicken. Then we're going to get right to it. We're going to mix it all together. All right? We're going to mix our seasoning all together. Make sure we got it really, really well mixed together. Then once we have it all mixed together, it should turn out to look just like this. All right? And then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and we're gonna put it on the skillet and cook our chicken. And then after we cook our chicken, then we're gonna add our peppers and our sliced and diced up onions to it, as you see here. All right? So then that way it'll be a spectacular dish and your family would enjoy it. Trust me. All right? Let's go over to the skillet. All right, everybody. Now you see what the chicken is looking like. It's been about 30 minutes. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it out. And what we're gonna do is you see the chicken is kind of pale looking. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it, we're gonna put it in the oven for about 20 minutes, just enough time for it to get a little color. Not even 20 minutes, I'll say 10 minutes. All right, and I already have my oven already preheated under broil. We're gonna leave it there for just 10 minutes, okay? Just enough for it to get a little color, and then we're gonna put it back into this gravy. that we are now going to make with our onions and our peppers. All right. Getting kind of warm. Let me put that under here. All right. Okay, so now you see what it looks like? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it, put it in the oven now, broil, right approximately in the middle rack, about 10 minutes. Let's set our timer, 10 minutes, and then we'll be back for that. But for now, what we're gonna do now is, what we got here is, I got my skillet nice and hot, and I put a little olive oil in it so that it'll be nice and cooked. So see, we got all of our chicken in here, looking real scrumptious, real quick. And I'm gonna grab a little bit of water. We're gonna add just a little bit of water to our pot so that way it won't stick, all right? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep finessing this for a little bit, and we're gonna let it cook for about 30 minutes. And then afterwards, then we're gonna add the rest of our other ingredients, all right? We'll be right back. We're gonna take all of our onions and our peppers. We're gonna cook this real quick. We'll let it steam. And then once it's all cooked, then we're gonna combine it and we'll be ready to plate. And as you can see, look at the color that we have on it. Doesn't that color look beautiful? We're gonna put our garlic, our minced garlic. Now we are ready to go. All right, so we're gonna let this cook on the kind of medium-high heat. We're gonna let this go for about another 10 minutes or so, and then we'll come right back to it, all right? We'll be right back. All right, now look at that. The onions and peppers look absolutely delicious. It's been 10 minutes. And look at that, fantastic. Let me taste a little bit of the gravy at the bottom. Oh man, it's good. Just needs a little bit of salt and then we're ready to go. All right. Now let's check out the chicken coming out of the oven. It's been 10 minutes on the broil. And look at that. It's no longer pale. Now it's nice and crispy. Now what we're going to do is we're going to combine them. And what we're going to do is we're going to add our salt to this, to the gravy. Put a little bit of, I'm gonna put a little bit more water, and then I'm gonna put the salt, and then we're gonna combine it. All right, what I have is just a half a cup of water. That's all we need. And then we're gonna put salt to taste. For some of you who's on a very strict diet, you may be okay. But with us, we're not on that restrictive diet, so I'm good. Mix it up a little bit. And isn't the color just beautiful here? Color is just beautiful. Oh, wow. Let me taste it one more time. Now it's right. Okay, now we're gonna grab our chicken and we're gonna put it right in. Once we do that, then we're ready to plate. And as you know how I like to cook nice and clean. So I put a little aluminum foil on this sheet, so that way, when it's time to clean, it's real easy. Now look at that. Not too much mess. See? I'm gonna mix it all together real quick here. and mix all of the peppers and the onions all together. And now we are ready to plate it. All right, I'm gonna get that set up for you, and I'm gonna show you in just a sec. All right, we'll be right back. All right, everybody. Now I have everything combined, and this is what it looks like. Doesn't that look fantastic? See all the colors and the peppers and the onions are just wonderful. All right, let's see what it tastes like. It's time to dig in. All right, here we go. That's really, really, really good. Fantastic. Nice blend. It's absolutely delicious, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Cooking with G-Dub, how we take very complex dishes and cook it very simply so that you can enjoy it with your family. And you can take this and you can make fajitas out of it. You could serve it with rice. You could serve it with potatoes. You could serve it with anything. And the cooking time is pretty quick. Depending on how much meat you cook, you could make this thing in about 30 minutes or less. All right. Again, thank you so much for visiting. Like and subscribe down below. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell somebody you care about us. All right. Until the next video. Peace.